Hey, good morning, Robert. This is a fairly quick demo video for you for your Vader's Vault NN-14 blaster. So this was the blaster that Han Solo gave to Rey. You bought this from Vader's Vault. It does come as a kit, so there's nothing assembled. Thankfully, you provided all the hardware, so thank you very much for that. I do have a small baggie or two of various pieces of hardware that you sent that I didn't use. So I'm going to make sure that I put that back in your box when I send this back to you. All right, but this is installed with a Proffie. It has a 28mm speaker, so I'm not going to do it right now, but if you wanted to access your board and your speaker, you would take off this panel. You'll notice on your hammer, which is also your kill switch, you've got on one side, you've got this greebly sticking out, but you don't have it sticking out on the other side. This piece that is sticking out, that's the same side of the panel that you take off to access your board. All right. So 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker right behind this black square. Proffie board. There is a 15 pixel accent strip right on top of the board just for some added blinkies. I did show you some pictures of that. That's why I'm not overly concerned about taking it off right now, because it is a little bit labor intensive to come through here and take these four off. When you take these four screws off, make sure that you put them in the correct orientation. Some of them are longer than others. I think I've got two smaller ones in there and two longer ones in there. So whatever orientation you take these off in, make sure you put them back in the same spot. All right. I'm pretty sure this one up here next to the barrel is a long one because it locks into the barrel as well. I believe this one down here is short, and I think I made this one short too, but I don't remember. All right. A static 18650 with a recharge port. So your recharge port is located here. You just simply want to unscrew this, and that exposes your recharge port. So that's very cool there. All right, we'll go ahead and put this on. When you put this on, you don't have to crank down on it super tough. Just give it a little bit of a snug deal there, and it will stay on. All right. What I did was I put two 15 pixel accent strips into the barrel. I made them back to back, similar to how you'd make a NeoPixel blade. So I put those in there. I put some nylon diffuser over them. I put some foam diffuser over them so that you'd get all the shine through on this side, and you get it on this side as well, but you won't see any corn cobbing. And I took a single pixel from that strip and I pointed it forward, so you'd also get some shine through straight out of the barrel. All right. This is set up on the kit originally as a one-button setup, which would be your trigger. But this really needs an auxiliary switch. So what I like to do is I like to come over here on this back paneling right here, if I can show you. I drill a hole there, and then I do JB weld a brass hat tactile switch right there. All right, so I'm left-handed, but I assume everybody is right-handed. So if you hold this with your right hand, you're pressing your trigger with your finger, right? It's very easy to come over here and press your auxiliary switch too. All right, it's just a quick whoop-de-whoop over here. So this is running the NN-14 blaster font from Jesse over at Kyberphonic. He was nice enough to offer this for free for right now, so I do put this on all the builds that I do on this guy. And a copy of the config file is on the SD card though. You've got different blaster modes, so I'll show you those. And that's about it. So we can go ahead and fire it up. To turn on your kill switch, or to flip your kill switch off and turn this blaster on, push down on the hammer. Now it's on. Every time you push the trigger, you'll see your lights there, your lights in the front, and of course your lights on the other side. Now this is in my left hand, and it feels very natural. All right, if you want to go to a different blaster mode, just tap auxiliary. Now you've got a different blaster mode. Go again. With the auto fire, you can just hold it down. Just hold the trigger down. The stun is what we started on. So the auto fire is the only one where you can hold the trigger down and you'll continually get some visual effects. Everything else is a single press on the trigger. All right, and then when you want to turn this guy off, I'm sorry, play your soundtrack, you've got to do a quick double tap on the auxiliary. All right, and do another quick double tap to turn it off. All right, you can almost see, if you look right here, you can see that little LED strip I have above the board. And then when you want to turn it off, just take your hammer, flip it up, and it kills power. All right. Pretty simple setup as far as the outside goes and operating it. It was a little tricky to install this guy, but there's plenty of room in it. And once you get a chassis down, everything kind of falls into place. But this is a very cool kit. I hope that you like the way it came out. I did lightly weather it for you as well. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will get this out in the mail to you today. Thanks, Robert.